Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Barry, that Goat Metal Show, with the weekly recap. I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in. I want to thank Tone Joker NYC and Rich, the silent producer, for putting out some great material. They've been doing a great job. I know things with me have been a little far less. I just started a new job, and the free time I used to have is pretty much done. So we're just basically going to try to do everything we can to try to keep things in perspective. On Sunday, last week Sunday, we had that great interview with Joe from Immortal Suffering. And this Sunday at 8 p.m., we have a nice round table going on with Ed from Realms of Metal and owner of the Realms of Rock store. Be sure to tune in. It should be up. It should be fabulous. We should be having a good time. All right? Let's start off with some tragic news. All right? Horror icon Tony Todd from Candyman fame passes away.
Disbelief destroyed the faith of my congregation. Without them, I am nothing. So I was obliged to come. And now I must kill you. Your death will be a tale to frighten children, to make lovers cling closer in their rapture. Come with me and be immortal.
He was only 69 years old. He's played in other things. He's played in The Crow. He's played in The Rock, Final Destination, Star Trek: The Next Generation. But he was widely known for Candyman. It's a shame. 69 years old. There was no confirmation of what he died of. But man, it just sucks, man. Great actor, and a fucking legendary horror icon. It's a shame. Rest in peace, Tony Todd. All right. And going into some metal news. Do some small, we'll call this maybe mini metal bochinche. Because I have it right there. I didn't get it, but I'm going to give you this little metal bochinche. All right. Kerry King says, I'm not saying I have made Megadeth better. I have made them different. What you trying to say there, Kerry? Well, everybody who already knows that there was a time that Kerry King, I think, either was considered or was going to actually be a part of Megadeth at one point. But considering the fact of what Dave Mustaine and the guys were doing at the time, the drugs and alcohol and stuff like that, I guess that wasn't Kerry's thing. So he stayed focused on Slayer, and Slayer just kept on going from there, and Megadeth went and did their thing as well. So, but to think of what would have happened if Kerry King did join Slayer, man, Dave Mustaine and him with those egos, that shit would have been a fucking World War III type shit there, man. But it's pretty interesting. It's a pretty interesting debate to see what would have happened if Kerry King would have actually joined Megadeth. Pretty interesting. All right. Now, some other news. We got Andreas Kisser talking about the 40th anniversary tour that's coming up, that's going on with Sepultura. And they're talking about that they're doing a recording of 40 song recording of their best stuff live. And I guess that he talked about inviting the Cavalera brothers. He says we would like to invite all the ex-members, including the brothers, Cavalera brothers. Let's see what happens. We're working towards that to have a big celebration for the fans. I think that would be cool. I mean, if you're gonna close off a band like that, I mean that would actually be pretty cool. Set egos aside. Have one great show and end it that way. I think that would be great. For everybody. But let's see. I think that would actually be pretty cool. All right. Then we're gonna go into some news about Mayhem. There we go. Okay. Mayhem announces they're canceling their 40th anniversary tour in North America due to someone having medical issues in the band. They didn't say who, they didn't say what, they didn't say what was going on. They'll still be doing their European dates in December, but as far as November goes, that's it. No, we're not going to see them here because, it is what it is. But so, as Mayhem says something's coming up the next year, they'll make it up. I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, so those fans that, didn't get a chance to see them, hopefully they will make a round trip over, and maybe we'll find out who is the band member that's sick. Remember the last time, look, I'm not trying to throw no bad juju there to any of the band members, but the last time we heard band having medical issues was Brujeria. And look what happened. So I just hope everything's all right with the guys in Mayhem. All right, we'll see how it goes. But that's pretty much what I got right now, guys. I want to thank everybody who's been watching, liking, subscribing. To everybody that's been involved. Rich, Tone. It's just been fabulous. It's been a fabulous time. I want to thank everybody again who's been watching, liking, subscribing, and continuing to enjoy our content. All right, I'm going to send it over to Rich, the silent producer. I'm sure he's got some other things in the works. And don't forget to tune in Sunday, 8 p.m. to see our roundtable with Ed from Realms of Metal. Take it over, Rich.
Thanks, Barry. First off, we want to wish a speedy recovery to Jeff Becerra from Possessed, who broke his femur bone and is getting surgery. In foreign metal festival news, Steel Fest has added more bands for their festival in May of 2025 in Finland. At the Brooklyn Meadows, next Labor Day 2025, the Rage of Armageddon Fest returns with 8 bands that have just been announced. More bands will be announced for the 3-day fest in New York. It has just been announced that Cenotaph Mexico will be performing the gloomy reflection of Our Hidden Sorrows album in its entirety at MDF 2025. Tons of bands have been announced for May the 15th through the 17th at the Czech Republic for the Metal Fest titled Nice to Eat You Death Fest 2025. December the 8th at the Brooklyn Meadows, Brooklyn, New York. It will be I Am Morbid added to the bill for Suffocation, UADA, Mortiforium, Fulci, and Knoll. David Vincent and Pete Sandoval will be performing songs of Morbid Angels, Altars of Madness, and Bless Are the Sick. The Goat Metal Show will be in attendance. Hell Warrior Attack at Huang's Bar in Queens, New York on Saturday, November 9th. Tone Joker's pick of the week is Knockmistium with Blight Plibridge, 7 cuts of psychedelic black metal on Lupus Lounge Records. In album releases and reissues, Pyrexia has released Age of the Wicked. Black metal band Mitochondrion has released their latest album. Earthburner has released their latest album featuring members of Broken Hope, Jungle Rot, and Mortician. The new album Permanent Dawn features Ross Dolan. Necrolution is the latest album from Florida death metal legends Massacre. Castrophobic Reconfiguration is the latest album from death metal band Molder. The Crying Out of Things is the latest album from industrial band The Body. After 23 years, New Jersey brutal death metal technical band Dripping has released their first new single, available to stream. Mortuary Ghoul has released a new EP titled De La Muerte. That Goat Metal Show will be having some haul videos this week. We also urge you to watch our Halloween special. This past week, we were at the Iron Maiden concert at the Barclays Center. That video is up. Also, check out our Woodshop Brooklyn, New York live video of Pig's Blood live. And the Halloween Bash with Electrocutioner live at the Wild Goose at Queens, New York. And set times have been released for Saturday, November 9th, Mutilated Record Fest at the Meadows in Brooklyn, New York.